Hi, good morning, and welcome to this interesting podcast at PV Polytechnic. And I am Mrs Chhaya Agadi, ex PVP faculty, and I am here to chat with Dr. Varsha Vakil, who is epidemiologist specialist, Houston Health Department, Texas, USA. Hi, Varsha.
Hi, Madam Angli.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Thank you for the kind introduction, and I think I should introduce you. This is my madam, and really a respectable madam that I cherish all the memories that with her that I've created along these years. Madam Chaya Angri, who taught us microbiology. We were talking about microbiology.
Yeah, thank you so much. Clinical diagnostic microbiology was my passion, and I think that attracted me to this program, Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology. And I was blessed with very young minds who were very keen on picking up this subject well. And I was lucky to have Dr. K.L. Mukherjee coming in as a Fulbright visiting professor to the university when I was young, lady of 27. And that taught me exactly what is the competency. These words I had not heard of. What are the basic techniques? What are the important techniques? And probably that helped me to learn my subject well and unlearn the things which I had learnt it earlier. And I think I was blessed with that.
Yeah, because what she taught way back then, the people who are listening to this podcast, I still remember every single thing that she has taught us. Even the book that she asked us to refer to, Cruikshank.
Yeah.
I still remember Cruikshank was for the microbiology book that she referred. Then there used to be the TSI agars, the McConkey's
Please.
plates, where we used to get gram-negative bacteria and
Right.
Klebsiella pneumoniae.
Right.
So it's all still fresh in my mind. And the gram-positive bacteria like Staphylococcus aureus, how to identify them on a blood agar plate. So these are the basic knowledge and the basic essence of microbiology that she imparted on us. And it's still fresh in my mind.
And I was lucky that our institution never went on cutting corners. If I needed McConkey's agar, if I needed TSI agar, if I needed blood agar, and I say that every student should get it, they were ready to sanction that grant. I never fall short of that. So I could, sort of hold hands of the students
Mm-hmm.
and teach them that what exactly plating was. And our students' plating was trademark. Whenever they went to the hospitals for internship, the pathologist or microbiologist told me, your students hold the plate in a particular way.
Mm-hmm.
No one does any mistakes. There is no contamination, and that would make me feel proud.
Yeah, so we're using really technical terms here for
Yeah,
anybody who's not used to knowing what McConkey's plate is, what blood agar plate is, what
yeah.
plating is. So, for that you have to join the program, a diploma in medical lab technology, to understand the basics of all microbiology, right?
Yeah, absolutely right. And I would give credit for this to Lady Premlila Thakursi,
Mm-hmm.
whose portrait you see in the foyer of our college.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, she sort of decided, or she thought of starting a polytechnic
Mm-hmm.
for young girls of 16,
Mm-hmm.
where when they turn 18, they have vocation to follow, they are empowered. And our polytechnic was different in a way that is, it did not typically offer engineering diplomas.
Mm-hmm.
We had design based, we had paramedical based, and one such course was our diploma in medical lab
Mm-hmm.
technology, and it was offered after 10th.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, Mumbai University offered a PG diploma of just 1 year, and that did not have inclusion of internship at all. Plus, it taught microbiology for 4 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
histopathology for 10 days,
Oh, wow.
and here we had a distinction where we taught phlebotomy, almost for 3 semesters in the OPD departments where the girls could acquire, you know, real life like situations. They would do around 1,500
Yeah.
collections where
So
they were very
it was
comfortable.
a very comprehensive course,
Course, yeah.
and I think, as you referred to the pioneers who got us started with Premlila Vittunda's Polytechnic, I think even the vision now by Dr. Girap, he is building it furthermore.
Yeah.
So there's more to come to this. So that was the basic back then. So and that the future is coming, and I think we are going to build it more solid. So yeah, all these years, would you like to share about past students, where they are now, what they did, and
Yeah.
how did this particular diploma in medical lab technology help them build their careers?
Yeah. So I'll go little into the history, like what were our challenges at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Like our diploma was, as you said, it had a very comprehensive syllabus.
Mm-hmm.
But when they went to the market, people wanted graduate students, and
Mm-hmm.
our students were paid less. So there was one particular year we just told students that your need is there, don't take up the jobs. And by next year, the whole thing changed, and everyone realized that they were trained well. And then Dr. Andheri used her good offices, and then director of technical education gave a sort of equivalent certificate that our diploma was equivalent to 12 science.
Mm-hmm.
And then that opened the floodgates.
Yeah.
The students could pursue their bachelor's degree.
Mm-hmm.
It helped us in getting FDA approval, so they
Mm-hmm.
could work in blood bank.
Mm-hmm.
They could also do management studies, and this led to various students, working internationally and locally well. So to remember a few, I'll just have to scratch my brain a little, but I should be
So
able
before
to.
you go there, I just wanted to, since you were talking about the like how well the program was developed is beyond words, because there was a bookkeeping aspect
Yeah,
that they introduced
that's
in there.
right.
That is a commerce based.
Based, yeah.
There was personality development. That was
Yes.
that was one of the subjects.
Subject.
So how well they thought that how a student should have such kind of personality. They should have a commerce background, bookkeeping.
Right.
So it was a very well thought program, I think, the course that you all
Yeah.
developed when you developed it. So I
Yeah.
think we applaud you for, and who are the peoples who initiated this program. I sincerely applaud them for their vision.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Even when the computers came,
mm-hmm.
Dr. Andheri saw to that every department was taught computer applications.
Yeah.
Even we did not leave behind skills in language communication.
Mm-hmm.
That taught our students, skills of
Yeah.
communicating. And
Mm-hmm.
all the hospitals today say that, madam, if the technique is not known, it's fine.
Yeah.
But your students are the most well behaved,
Mm-hmm.
well spoken, and that's what they like about.
So it is very much for all the women, all the girls coming from every single background. This is the place where you can start your career from,
Yeah.
because they have built such great programs that you will definitely excel within whatever whatever
What?
field you choose,
Yeah.
whatever career choice you have.
Right.
And I still remember most of us who wanted to go to med school, this was not our first choice. We wanted to go to med school. So this gave us some kind of a background, some kind of a bridge where between the med school and the other.